People are leaving organizations that suck. They're leaving bosses and managers that suck. They are leaving dysfunctional cultures that suck. They are leaving working, commuting, and lifestyle conditions that suck. What are they then doing after they leave? They are looking for organizations that are awesome. Companies with a noble mission, bringing meaningful solutions to the world that somebody could be proud to champion with their precious life force. They are looking for leaders who actually know how to lead, don't just hold a title and act like a tyrant, and can draw the best out of people, meaning have actual emotional intelligence and actually care. They are looking for cultures where people are appreciated, people are invested in, and everybody is held to a standard of high performance so that everybody has a real opportunity to do the best work of their life, work that they can be proud of, the chance to be an artist at work, using the full expression of their talents, not being just a laborer or some cog in the machine of commerce. They are looking to live, not just work, to have their work around their lifestyle and not the other way around. They're looking for flexibility, to be trusted, not micromanaged, to be evaluated on results, not politics and kissing arse, and not logging time like an inmate at prison. So, if your organization or your leaders or your culture and your working environment and terms suck, you in trouble, sister. People will leave you if they haven't already. And you will have a hard time recruiting or hiring anybody in today's workplace culture. You will be like O.J. Simpson or Ike Turner or Lorena Bobbitt trying to get a date. People finally got a healthy distance from the abusive relationship that they've been in for decades. Thanks to COVID lockdowns, they can now look back with some healthy perspective and see the abuse for what it was. And now, if your organization can deliver on what it is to have a high impact, a high growth, and a high performing mission, leadership, culture, work environment, then the gold rush is on. The talent of the world is looking right now for you. It's time to get out there and grab this gold mine of talent. Give them a better life, a better future, a better chance to realize their full potential and use all that they have been given to do all that they can. Now, if you are thinking, oh, crap, where do I learn to build a company that is positioned around being a white knight champion to the community? A champion for people, planet, and society, a revolutionary to an industry, a community transformer, the authority marketplace leader that people can turn to for help, guidance, and a more abundant future. Then I repeat, get your booty to the Business Masterclass. Now, I'll give you a for instance of right in an industry that is having the worst go at this right now, right? The hardest time finding workers, and that is the fast food restaurant industry. Those are the businesses with the most help wanted signs, as you say. The restaurant industry is known for high turnover, even in the best of circumstances. And now they're having to literally periodically shut down because they can't find workers. Why are they having such a hard time finding workers? Because for decades, they have provided crappy work terms, low pay, an unpredictable schedule, untrained, unskilled, and unqualified, and emotionally inept management, uncaring upper leadership, low to zero appreciation, no healthcare, no vacation, no benefits. They have basically been treating people like disposable droids on a factory floor. So let me give you an alternative, an example, even in this industry, how you can be a white knight, a place that people want to come to work, a culture that brings the best out of people. A few years ago, Raji Sankar, who is the founder and CEO of Chula, it is a fast food chain serving Indian barbecue and delicious Indian dishes that are cooked in tandoori ovens at really high temperatures. She came to one of our business masterclasses looking for what I just described to you. She specifically wanted to differentiate her brand, her restaurant, and her work culture from the industry standard out there so that she could draw from the same pool of people the best and the brightest and build a culture that people wanted to be a part of. So in anticipation of this question, I asked Mariana to play the recruiting video that she produced after the business masterclass using the brand positioning, the culture building, and the A-player talent recruiting principles and strategies that she learned from the business masterclass curriculum. And there's so much baked into this 2-minute video that you might not fully realize all that is at play here without the context of having been through the BMC experience. So I want you to pay attention to this, okay? The overall charming, fun, and very personal feel. It's very human. The expressions by the team and Raji on why the culture is so awesome and unique. A personal view into their crew huddle. Does that sound familiar? To show how they care about their people, about the work they do, and the recognition that people receive. The description of their A player, a love of what they serve. They're looking for a patriot's heart. Team members expressing contrarian experiences in the food industry, which is what we call in the BMC curriculum, the Aikido strategy, expressing to the viewer, I know how you feel. I used to feel the same way, and now I found Chula. Then the growth opportunity, as it's told in first person by the young man who started out entry level and has risen to be a proud shift supervisor. And then finally, Raji comes on to express her vision for the culture and who is attracted to Chula, awesome rock stars who love to play with the best. And it's all done in 2 minutes. So Mariana, let's take a quick look.
Where the stripes are, just touch it right.
Fancy. What do I do? Scene what?
Okay, let's do it. I feel pretty.
Hi, I'm Raji Sankar, co-CEO of Chula Indian Barbecue.
Chula is hip.
Awesome. Welcoming. Chula yum.
Approachable, accessible, authentic.
It's very fun work here. The culture here, there's a lot of camaraderie.
Every morning before our shift, we get together, we celebrate achievements, and that sets the team up for the day, and we call it the crew huddle.
Good morning, everyone. Just some of the comments. Everybody was very knowledgeable, helpful, and friendly. Great food and service, so many smiles. Let's give everybody a round of applause for that one, all right?
One of my favorite things to look for whenever we're trying to select that perfect person is their personality.
Someone who likes people and is excited about the food that we offer here and wants to share that with people.
If I had to pick to be one Chula dish, I would say
The samosa chaat.
Samosa chaat.
Any menu items?
Unquestionably, I would be the veggie biryani.
Probably the Chula fire.
I want to be a tikka masala bowl with salmon because I love that.
Everyone is committed to creating something beautiful, an experience for our guests that they will never forget.
Hi. How are you doing today? Oh, it's your first time? Yes. Welcome. Most people like, especially that tikka masala, they pour it over their meal. Yeah, enjoy.
I worked at other restaurants where the ownership, they don't even know your name. Here at the ownership, they care about us.
It's different here because they help you to grow.
I started with this company, working my way through college, just looking for some extra cash and maybe some free food. About a month later, I became a shift supervisor. Once that switch was turned and I gave it my all, the opportunities were endless.
At the end of the day, when we look back, we want to say what an amazing culture this company has. And the people who are attracted to Chula are rock stars. If you are awesome at what you do, and if you want to play with the best, we'd love to have you on our team.
Isn't that great? I mean, isn't that not only a place you want to go eat because it looks fantastic, but isn't that a place you want your kids to work where they're going to be treated with that level of respect? I mean, just amazing. So I say to all of you, if you want to learn all the components of not only how to be able to package, produce, and communicate all that you saw there, but actually build all those components into your business, your culture, and execution, then the masterclass is what can teach you that. I just can't emphasize that enough. If that's what you want. If you don't, great. Now, that's on the business enterprise front to your question. If you ask, how do you learn how to be a skilled leader with emotional intelligence that knows how to draw the best out of people and then lead them to high performance where they can exercise the best of who they are and be proud of the art that they get to do every day while living their best life? That part of this equation is what I've been teaching you here for the last 17 modules and 17 Q&A sessions and 4 more of each to come. But mind you, just because you have heard it does not mean that you have learned it. And just because you have learned it does not mean that you're actually using it. And just because you are using it does not mean that you have mastered it, because it is a lifelong evolving and growing skill. One trip through the hero's journey will not be enough. You don't know leadership now, okay? Just like one full body workout at the gym will not be enough. Leadership is not knowledge accumulation. It is a skill, one that has to be sculpted through action and then reinforced through consistent behavior, one that you will constantly be fighting against the pool of drift. That is why this is a never-ending growth and development journey. So, Jane, and everybody else here, I hope that really clarified the things for you about all the hype around this great resignation that we're going through. It is horrible news for horrible employers. It is awesome news for awesome employers. Just be sure that you are on or get on the right side of history here and do it stat.